Can I ask you something? When was the last time that you sat down with absolutely nothing you needed to do and actually relaxed? Now, I don't mean watching television while thinking about work, and I don't mean scrolling on your phone. I don't mean answering one more email. I mean genuinely relaxing. Because I've noticed something. A lot of people tell me nothing's wrong, but I still can't switch off. And I wonder, what if the reason you can't relax isn't because you're stressed? So let's get curious. Before we try answering this, I'd like you to notice something. Imagine that you finally finished everything for the day. You sit down. What happens next? Now really think about it. Does your brain immediately remember that that's something that you've forgotten? Do you suddenly feel guilty? Do you pick up your phone? Do you decide, oh, I'll just quickly empty the dishwasher? Or answer one more message? Notice, none of these things happen because somebody told you to. They happen automatically. And that's interesting. We often say, I'm too busy to relax. But I wonder, is that actually true? Or is it that we've become busy because being busy feels safer than being still? They're two completely different ideas. And one says that your diary is the problem. The other says, maybe your body has learned something. Let's think about it. If you grew up needing to watch other people's moods, what would your body learn? If problems appeared without warning, what would your body learn? If you always had to be responsible, what would your body learn? Maybe it learned that staying alert is what keeps you safe. Not because anyone explained it, but because experience taught it. Here's the thought that I keep coming back to. I don't think that your biggest problem is that you don't know how to relax. I think your nervous system may not believe it's allowed to. That's very different. Think about that for a minute. If staying alert protected you for years, why would your body suddenly decide it's okay to stop? It wouldn't. Not until it believes that the danger's past. Maybe that's why a quiet weekend makes you restless. Maybe that's why holidays feel uncomfortable for the first day or two. Maybe that's why sitting in silence feels strangely uncomfortable. Nothing bad is happening, but your body is still asking, what am I supposed to be preparing for? That's not weakness. It's a pattern. We talk a lot in GAP about perception. Sometimes the gap isn't between where you are and where you want to be. Sometimes the gap is between what your life looks like today and what your body still believes about it. Those two things don't always update at the same speed. So instead of asking, why can't I relax? Maybe ask, what does my body believe would happen if I did? Don't rush to answer. Just notice what comes up. You might discover that you're reacting to an old prediction rather than what's actually happening today. If today's conversation resonated with you, I'd like to invite you to try my free Inner Safety Reset. It's a short guided exercise designed to help you begin recognizing the difference between what your body has learned to expect and what's actually true in this moment. And you'll find that link in the description below. And if this conversation helped you see yourself in a different way, I'd love to know what stood out to you the most. Leave a comment below, because those conversations often help other people realize that they're not the only ones experiencing this. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next conversation.